exclusive coverage. Open the base. The best MC battles.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris. UnbiasReview.
Live from Atlanta, Georgia. Reviews, news, battle rap. With your host, Chris. UnbiasReview.
What up, man? It's your boy Chris. UnbiasReview checking in about to break down Charlie Clips versus X Factor. I don't even know where I begin. I mean, Clips, like, if you don't like Clips, man, you are clearly hating, dog. I mean, I ain't saying he gotta be your favorite battle rapper. I ain't saying he gotta be #1. But the nigga gets the job done and he attacks your weaknesses. So he starts off the whole hairline hat thing. That shit was nice. Very clever. I like the shit he did with the whole chicken flips when he was like, your hot wings, your this, your that. Like, nigga go into the whole chicken flips. When he started rhyming like X Factor, when he was acting like this is what X Factor is gonna do, when he started talking about how he be stealing people bars. I thought a little bit of that was over exaggerated. I didn't really feel like he really stole one of those bars he said. It didn't really sound like that much of a steal, but the other one it did. But niggas steal bars all the time. I ain't too much sleeping on that. But the disaster one was kind of interesting when he was trying to say you stole from an Arab. That was interesting. The PS3 controller one where he was like, I'm the controller, and he starts going into that whole thing. Like that shit was crazy. Just because you think a bar is cold, you don't have to jack it. Like, I kind of like that line a lot. That shit was kind of hot. You used to be a good dad. The shit he said on Twitter where he went on that. The freestyle about the nigga falling down. I got Detroit niggas fainting. The best part of his battle, in my opinion, was probably those Biggie flips. The way he was like trying to tell X Factor that he used to be a top nigga, used to be in his top 5, but Miles is ahead of him, and if he lose the meet, and tomorrow JC will be ahead of you, but you used to be Biggie because something about losing faith. Like, let me tell y'all something, man. I don't know who's gonna win between Big T and Charlie Clips, but this is the one thing I know. Niggas are starting way too slow on Clips. Like, Clips, I mean, we all know he did the coin flip, start rapping thing. Clips is pretty much coming out and slapping you in your face in 2 or 3 bars. That's just what it is. And these niggas, X Factor, he kind of reminded me a little bit of a QP, where he just kind of stop, pause. Like, I don't know, he could have said so much more in 10 minutes, but it seemed like he doesn't have that rapid fire flow, so he's not a punchline after punchline after punchline dude. So in my opinion, he said a lot of nice shit, but I just felt like it was almost kind of like he took too many breaks between bars. In my opinion, he should have just stayed at his throat. And Clips is just going in on this nigga, and he says things that even, you know, just makes you think about it, where he was like, you know, I'm not done, psych, I didn't forget my bars, which apply appropriately because X Factor is always choking or has choked in the past. I mean, I just felt like, you know, he got on he freestyled about Big T, freestyled about Calico. Like, I don't know, man. If you ain't like that nigga in the A-Bird battle, you know, I felt like that's a little bit of hate. But if you don't like what the fuck he said in this battle, I don't really understand it. You know, he spit for a long time, and I say maybe out of 20 minutes, he might have had about 4 minutes of unentertained of an unentertained round where I was kind of like, okay, I'm kind of tired of hearing them now. But for at least 15 to 16 minutes, I was plugged in, and plugged in heavy. So getting right into X Factor, you know, he comes out with the whole 38 special, looks like a retard 2 years before his 30th birthday. I like that line a lot. That shit was hot. The little Benjamin line, like saying I'll bend your men. Like that shit was a nice little flip. The little ham shit was kind of hot too. I go ham, and then he was saying you go ham too, bacon, ham, something, something, croissant or whatever sandwich or whatever he said. That shit was funny. The last part where he was talking about the priorities about how the nigga then went from 200 to 305 in one battle. That shit was funny as hell. That was pretty nice. But honestly, man, X Factor had some shit, but yeah, X Factor just, you know, the fat jokes were cool. We had a couple decent little fat jokes in there. A couple stupid shit. You know, I bet 9 times out of 10 your left titty, underneath your left titty stink. Like, just stupid shit. Them like Arsenal type jokes. And y'all niggas don't like that shit, so I don't want to hear y'all niggas liking it now. But just, you know, stupid shit like that was kind of dumb. But what was a telling part of this entire battle, we do know it's a difference between facts and it's a difference between reality. You know, I ain't gonna stay into this recap too long because it's just a one-round battle. But we do know that X Factor did try to push the battle back and say that he wasn't quite prepared, and that he took a lot of battles in between the time he wasn't quite prepared, and why don't we do a one round. He wanted to push the battle back. Smack didn't want to push the battle back. Then he said, well, let's do a one round. So we know that there was a date, there was a battle, and it was a 3-round battle. And the only reason why it was not 3 rounds is because X Factor did not want to do 3 rounds. That is a fact. That's something X Factor said, that's something Beasley said, and that's something Clip said. So when he jumped on X Factor saying you talk all this shit, but when it's time to go into it and you bitch up about a 3-round battle and you want to push it back, that shit to me hit home. And I like personals like a motherfucker in a battle. They win battles in my opinion. So that's a personal I feel like, and that was early in the match, that's a personal I feel like X Factor never recovered from, because he did actually not want to do a 3-round battle. He wanted to push the battle back. But because they sold tickets and already had the event scheduled and promoted the event, Smack didn't want to push the battle back because he got a venue that he's already selling tickets for. So you got to think about his role as a businessman. So I mean, it ain't Clip's fault that X Factor originally agreed to battle on the 5th, a 3-round battle, and then at the last 2 weeks before the battle want to push it back. So everything he said was pretty much factual. And you know, the fact that he attacked him on it was just some G shit in my opinion. Also, man, X Factor body language, dog, said he lost this battle entirely. Everything about this nigga body language was, I'm getting killed, I'm getting roasted, this nigga throwing facts at me after facts. He probably did not know what angle Charlie was gonna come, but Charlie pretty much got every fucking angle on this nigga. Every angle. And didn't even and then just like he said, I didn't even get into his nose yet. So I mean, it's just like the nigga just attacked him from every angle. You may feel like Clips rapped too long or whatever, and I do feel like he rapped for a long time. I mean, it was within the limits though. It was pretty much an unlimited battle. No matter what nobody say, that's what it was. And it was a big discrepancy, but I don't care if X Factor would have went 9 or 10 more minutes. Clips just ate this nigga apart, dog, and he sunned him too. For X Factor to be a veteran, he got sunned in this battle, and it's just as simple as that. I mean, he just got sunned. So that's the way I see the battle. His body language said he lost. His own crew looking to the side like he said he lost. X Factor keep looking over his shoulder, talking in calico. It's almost kind of like the nigga just had a look of defeat and a look like, I need my niggas. I need somebody to co-sign what the fuck going on. And I don't know, on another note, I'm tired of seeing calico in that damn shirt too. Nigga wearing that shit every fucking place. So that's another thing I'm tired of seeing in a battle. But anyway, back to this. But I don't know, this is how I feel, man. I feel like X Factor definitely lost his battle. I don't even judge I don't judge 1-round battles, but I do have a winner of who I think win these 1-round battles, even though I don't judge them. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's hard to figure out who is better in just a 1-round battle. But, you know, I can give you who I think won the 1-round battle or who had the better round, and this factor to me is definitely Clips. I don't feel like there's any way you can say X Factor won this battle. I don't feel like there's any way you can even say it's a tie. I mean, basically, even on Twitter, X Factor damn near admitted to losing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he admitted the fact that he didn't go as long as Clips, and he probably lost. So I mean, he damn near know he lost too. And every 1-round battle, even DNA Rex, shit like that, I like DNA more than I like Rex in that battle. So I mean, even though I don't judge 1-round battles, I do have a clear-cut winner of who I think had the better round. And it's Clips all day long in this battle, man. And I'm telling you right now, niggas starting off slow against Clips is getting killed. That's just the bottom line. I don't even know what y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna come up with some bullshit. Clips cheated. I don't know. Y'all gotta come up with something, man. This is Unbiased Review, man. Shout out to the Facebook group. I just want to do a quick ass recap real quick before I go to work, man. Unbiased Review. Peace.